So for those who don't know, I am a fan of Digimon, and I've been playing right now Digimon Survive. But then when I was done playing it, I rewatched the 1999 Digimon Anime, and then it got me an idea. I should do a what if I was in the original Digimon, as well as the sequel Digimon 02. Now before I start, I would like to make some rules for myself. For starters, I must have the same kind of Digivice as the Digidestineds in the story. Also, my Digimon must not be fake, and I can't have any of the main characters' Digimons. So, no Agumon or Gabumon, as well as Vmon or Wormmon. Oh, and one more thing. For all those Digimon fans out there, I just want to let you know that this is just my fan story I'm just telling you. So please accept this as an alternate universe, world, or timeline. For example, the 1999 Digimon and the 2020 Digimon Adventure. Oh, and one more thing. I am going to make the story very quick. So unlike my Pokemon story, this is going to be a very short story. But if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them in the comments down below. Now, without further ado, let's get this video started. So Omega's story would begin 1 year after the battle against Greymon against Parrotmon. Omega started living in Tokyo because of his mother's business. During that time, Omega became friends with the Digidestineds before they went camping on a trip to the digital world. Now during this time, Omega doesn't know about the Digimon until he hears about strange monsters attacking Tokyo around the time Myotismon is looking for the 8th child. When Omega found out the stuffed animals that his friend had are alive, he freaked out more than Joe. But even though he doesn't have a Digimon, Omega still helps the others out with the battle against Myotismon. And when the battle was over against better Myotismon, the Digidestineds went back to the digital world. After their battle was over against the Dark Masters, as well as Apocalypsemon, they returned back to the human world. In between the battle against Geoboromon, Omega's story truly starts. Now at the start of episode 1 in Digimon 02, 3 D3D Digivices came out from the computer, but in this story, a 4th one came out. Now in between episode 3 and 4, when Omega had his D3 Digivice, he entered the digital world through his computer from researching it. Now Omega would meet his own partner Digimon, Monodramon. Now Monodramon was being chased by some evil controlled Digimon from the Digimon Emperor. After saving Monodramon, they both become friends. Meanwhile, the other Digidestineds were fighting the Digimon Emperor and evil controlled Digimons. But Omega and Monodramon fought with them against the rookie levels while they take care of the champion levels. Once the battle was over, Omega was introduced to David, Yoli, and Cody alongside their Digimon partners and reintroduced him to TK and Kairi. However, David was jealous of Omega and Kairi. But before Omega leaves, he brought Monodramon to the human world. However, he came as in training form, Hopmon. During the time helping the Digidestineds, Omega's been getting close to Kairi. Now, we can skip the final battle with the Digimon Emperor, aka Kenjoji, as well as the movie battle against Wendigomon. During episode 24, the battle against the fake Golemon created by the Dark Towers, Monodramon digivolved into Devildramon and defeated the fake Golemon along with Stingmon and Aquilamon. But during episode 28, Omega and the rest of the Digidestineds head into a trap inside the Gaia House, being attacked by insect Digimons. During the battle against Arukunimon on episode 29, Devildramon digivolved into the ultimate form, Cyberdramon, and battled with Palheldramon, they won the battle. During episode 30, Omega and the Digidestineds were out to destroy the Dark Towers, so Arukunimon wouldn't make any fake Digimons. But while Omega and Devildramon were taking out towers away from the Digidestineds, Omega received an email telling him to come back and help. When he arrived, he saw Black World Greymon ready to fight Palheldramon. Omega digivolved his Devildramon into Cyberdramon. However, even with 2 ultimate levels, it wasn't enough to win against Black World Greymon. So I'm going to skip the Destiny Stone and head straight to episode 39. And thanks to the Digicorp from Azulomon, Palheldramon and Cyberdramon were able to go to their mega forms, Palheldramon into Imperial Dramon and Cyberdramon to Justimon. Now during episode 40 and 34, by using Imperial Digimon as their private jet, we would go parts across the world to help with the other Digidestineds to get the Digimons back home. But when they came back to Tokyo, they found that kids were being kidnapped by this dude named Yukio Oikawa, so he can use the kids to open a portal to another world. And when they found out Myotismon was using Yukio's body, he digivolved into his mega form, Mellow Myotismon, and put the Digidestineds into a world of illusions. However, Omega and Davis were not affected, but thanks to his word power, was able to wish for all 3 forms of his Digimon. And the other Digidestineds wished for all their Digimon forms as well, and were able to kick Myotismon to the digital world. However, for some reason, Mellow Myotismon got stronger once he was there. At first it was hopeless, but all the Digidestineds believed really hard, and we defeated Myotismon, and we all lived happily ever after. Now before the video ends, I'm gonna ask some general questions that I'm gonna answer. First of all, why pick Monodramon? Now, before I say anything, I know that Monodramon was in Digimon Tamers and his partner was Rio. But thanks to the alternate universes and worlds, and as well as this being just a fan story, Monodramon would be my ideal partner if I was in Digimon the Adventure series. Next, why a golden D3 Digivice? Well, I want my D3 Digivice to be different than the others. Now, originally I was going to go with black, but as soon as I found this golden Digivice on the internet, I thought, you know what? This would be my ideal Digivice if I was in the anime. Now for the third question. You might ask why Devil Dramon instead of Strike Dramon? Well, isn't obvious? I didn't want my Digimon to be like Rio's Digimon. And now for the last question. Why do you ship Omega with Kairi? Well, when I watched Digimon Data Squad, which was the first Digimon anime I ever watched in 2006, when I finished watching the 1999 Digimon anime, then when I watched Digimon 02, I fell in love with Kairi when I was 8 years old. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If you like me making more anime journeys like Pokemon, I might consider doing like a Yu-Gi-Oh story, but a bit more information and a bit longer. This is Omega Emperor. Stay awesome.